Great. Okay, so we're going to start today's stretching sitting down. So you can sit with your legs crossed if that feels good for you, or legs can be in front of you, whatever feels good. So try to find the sit bones, sit on your sit bones. Yeah, just move a little bit so your sit bones are grounded on the floor, and from the pelvis, lengthen your spine. So imagine your spine is tall, is long. The crown of your head towards the ceiling, so your eyes gaze is forwards. Relax your arms anywhere that feels good for you today. Then close your eyes and take deep breaths. So we're just going to start bringing the awareness to your body, taking deep breaths in through your nose and then out through your nose or through your mouth. Take as much air as possible. Expand the rib cage in all directions. Breathing out, note your rib cage getting smaller towards the center, towards your heart. Every time you inhale, your body gets longer, so your spine gets tall, so you're sitting in a good position. And notice your belly muscles, your abdominal muscles. Let them free to move as you breathe. So as you inhale, rib cage, chest, bones, muscles moving away from the center of your body. When you exhale, muscles on your abs, on your abdomen, on your chest, bones moving down towards the center of your body. Just one more breath, deep one, and then we're going to start moving. Right, so from the head, bring your chin down to your chest, just stretching the back of your neck, very gentle. So just keep you looking down for a moment. And then we're going to start circling the head, circles around. We can do the 2 circles in the same direction. And then we are going to reverse 2 more circles on the other way. So just go on your own time. Be gentle to your neck. I don't need to pull any muscles, just moving around. When you finish, come back to the middle, find the center. Okay, good. Right, let's bring the shoulders a little bit up to your ears and shoulders down. When I say shoulders, I want you to think just about the bones, the joints, not much about the muscles. So I don't want you to squeeze the muscles on your neck or get pulling any muscles. Just think about the bones moving up and down. And also your shoulder blades. So when you bring your shoulders up to your ears, very gentle, your shoulder blades is sliding away from each other. When you bring your shoulders down, shoulder blades are going towards each other. So just let the shoulders and the shoulder blades move. We're trying to get some mobility around your shoulder joint. So your shoulders is sliding on the rib cage. This is really important for the back, especially if you have lower back or back pain. Get mobility around your thorax. Right, keep your shoulders in anywhere, any position that feels good for you. You're gonna bring your hands to the floor by your side. One hand a little bit down more and the other one comes up and over. Any arm. Soften the elbow. So the hand is on the floor. Soften the elbow. Bend a little bit. So your ears get away from the shoulders, away from the ears. And reach the top arm away. Try not to lift the sit bones, okay? Just feel the sit bones, both of them still touching the floor. Nice stretch to the side of your body. Push yourself up. We're going to do the same on the other side. Hand on the floor, soften the elbow. The other arm reach up and over. Good. Sit bones is still on the floor. Your shoulder away from the ear, so you're not squeezing your neck. Nice side stretch. Push yourself up. We're going to keep going a little bit side to side on your own time. Just enjoy the side stretch, opening the ribs. The ribs is expanding away from each other as you go to the side. Taking deep breaths again as you move. Oh, one more in the next direction we are going now. And then you can come back to the center. Good. All right. Let's change your legs position. Get the sole of your feet together. Yeah, so they are touching each other. You're still sitting on your sit bones. You can bring your hands around your toes or ankle, anywhere there. So you're sitting nice and tall because you're sitting on your sit bones. We're going to send your knees down towards the floor a little bit. So you're going to feel a good stretch on the inner thigh and then release. Just a little bit, sending the knees down, stretching the front, the hips, and then release. We're going to keep going, enjoy this stretch. And when you send your knees down, think about your spine. Where do you think your spine wants to go to? And you're gonna allow the spine to go. So as you send your knees down, imagine you get taller. So you're gonna think about a little bit extension for your back. You're gonna send your knees down, open the chest and look a little bit up, not too high up. And then you're gonna go the other way around, bringing your knees up, curving to flexion, your arms, your legs are squeezing your arms like a ball. And then again, let's go back into extension. Send your knees down, open your chest, back extension. Inhale. Exhale, curve into flexion, tailbone between your legs. And keep it going on your own time. Right, on your own time. Just think about your whole spine from the pelvis, from the tailbone, moving into flexion for exhalation, knees towards each other. And then as you send your knees down, tailbone goes away, open the chest wide, breathe it in. And you can do your last one, the next. Yeah, this is your last one, everybody. And then back to the center, to the middle. Good. All right, let's get your legs apart, wider than your hips. Sole of your feet on the floor, and your hands can come just behind you. So palm of your hand is going to be on the floor just behind you, okay? Right. Or lengthen your arms, so open the chest, so you lean back a little bit, holding yourself on your long arms. We're going to drop one knee in. Not too far, I don't want you to lift your bottom from the floor. Bring the leg back and the other knee in. Yeah, good. So this is internal rotation for that leg. Because we are not lifting the pelvis or the bottom from the floor, the range of motion might be small, or it's okay, just whatever works for your hip. Okay. Right. From the next one, we're going to jump both legs together, the right, both legs together to the left. But again, you're still sitting on your sit bones or just behind the sit bones. You're not lifting the floor, them from the floor. So the range of motion is still not too far, not too big. One leg does internal rotation, the other one goes for external rotation, and then you switch. Right. Next time, you're going to drop your legs together to the right, and you're going to stand on your right hand. You're going to reach the left arm away from you. And come back. Drop the legs the other side, switch your hands, and reach the other arm away. And back. Maybe inhale as you reach, dropping the legs aside. Breathing out to come back. Inhale, reach, standing on one hand, and back. One more. Next time, if you want to go further up, you're going to stand one hand, one knee, the other leg come off the floor. You're going to reach. And down, you sit down. Drop the legs, one knee on the floor, the leg goes straight, and the arm goes reaching away. Go on your own time, one more each side. It's a nice stretch. If you don't want to go too high up, stay on your floor. And back to the center, come back. Good, all right, just circle your shoulders back. We're gonna sit anywhere you are, but we're gonna get your legs straight, okay? Yeah, forward, sideways, good. Right, so legs are parallel to each other now. Yeah, so you're still sitting on the sit bones. If you're sitting tall like this is not comfortable, bend your knees a little bit. So any position that you can lengthen and sit nice and tall, okay? Arms in front of you, in line with your shoulders. Imagine there's a ball on your lap. We don't want to squeeze the ball. We're going over the ball, okay? Spine stretch. Take a breath. When you exhale, drop a little bit your head and then reach the arms forwards towards the wall in front of you. Shoulder blades moving away from each other. Come back. Breathe it in, nice and tall. Relax your neck. Take a breath. Exhale as you drop your head and reach the arm. Spine stretch, moving the shoulder blades. Come back. Breathing in. One more. Breathing out from the head and now shoulders and arm reaching forwards. Pull the belly button in. That gives a little bit more. And come back. Drop your arms now. Good. Right. Bend one leg, any leg. Keep the other leg straight. Okay. So I want you to just turn your body slightly more towards your leg straight. So you're facing the leg straight. So you can go over that leg and hold anywhere around the leg. Yeah. So you're gonna feel good stretch around the back of your leg, around the back of your body, maybe around the glutes. So anywhere that you feel a little bit tight might feel a good stretch right now. Okay, come back. Lovely. And let's do the same on the other side. So switch legs. The other leg straight. Remember first to sit nice and tall. Turn your body towards the leg straight. And then you go forwards, holding there anywhere around that leg. All right, come back. So nice and sitting position. Good. All right. This way, we're just gonna flip over. We're gonna turn hands and knees on the floor, all four position. Yeah. Right. Hands are under your shoulder, knees under your hips. Make sure you got space between your legs. They're not together. Relax your ankle. Good. Cat and cow to start with. So just dropping the hand and the tailbone. Push the floor down. So curvy to flexion. Exhalation. Slow, bring your head and the tailbone up, dropping the belly. Inhale towards your extension. And keep it going. Try to work as much as possible into flexion and into your extension. So I'm moving the pelvis, the sacrum, the lumbar spine, the thorax, all the way up to your neck. So every single vertebra now is trying to get into extension and try to get into that flexion position. Using your breath, breathing in this movement helps you to get there. So exhalation, pull the belly button in, tailbone down, good. And then breathing in towards your extension. This is your last one now. So just find your extension. And then back to neutral middle between those 2 points. Okay, yeah, all right. So back to neutral. And your eyes gaze going to remain on the floor in front of you. What is a neutral position for your neck as well? Open your right leg to the side. Just bring your right foot to the floor. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to keep your sole of your foot on the floor. And then you're going to shift your body a little bit more forward. But then backward as much as feels good for your leg without moving your hands. And again, comes forwards and send your body, slide your body backwards. Like if you're sitting on one heel. And keep it going. Enjoy now the movement for your hip, probably for your right hip, for your right leg. Okay. And forwards. So as you move forwards and backwards, you're sliding your eyes gaze between your hands. So try to be aware about your head position. And then stop with your hands, your shoulder on the top of your hands. Keep your leg where it is. All right. You're going to stay on your left hand. Bring your right arm up to the ceiling. Breathing in nice and tall. Come back. Going to touch the floor. Going to go again. Right arm. Inhale, the right arm goes up. Looking towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your arm down. Now, stand on your right hand. Going to lift the left arm up. It doesn't go too far. But when you bring your left arm down, you're going to bring under your body, bending your right elbow, your support elbow. So reach the left arm towards the right side. And you can drop your body to the floor. Yeah. So if you're able to go all the way down, you're going to touch your head and your shoulder on the floor. If you do, you can actually relax your right arm. So your right arm is free. Okay, right hand push the floor down. So you're going to come up. Both hands on the floor, return your leg. We are ready to switch to the left side. So left leg to the side. Good. Sole of your feet on the floor, neutral spine position. You're going to move again forwards a little bit and backwards. Trying to keep the neutral spine. So avoid now moving into flexion or extension. Let's try to remain on the neutral spine position. Go as far backward that feels good for your left hip, for your left leg. And then move yourself forwards, a little bit over your hands, not too much. I don't want you to feel too much on your wrist. And then back to sit. And once more forwards and backwards. It's going to be your last ones, okay? Right. When you return now, return your shoulder on the top of your hands. Right. You're going to stand on your right hand. You're going to bring your left arm to the ceiling. Turn your body, look to the ceiling, breathing in. Breathe out, bring your arm down. Gonna touch the floor. Gonna go again. Left arm once more. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, return. So now going to stand on your left hand, the right arm goes up. It doesn't go too far on this side. When you bring your arm down, go under your body to the left side. So you're bending your support elbow. Keep reaching the arm to the left so your body goes all the way down the floor. And if you're all the way down the floor, your shoulder, your head is touching the floor, you can relax your support arm. And enjoy this stretch for the shoulder, for the back, for the top of your body, for your whole body. Yeah. And then use your support arm to push yourself up. Return on your hands, bring your leg back, and sit on your child's pose. Get down to the floor and enjoy this stretch. Okay. And then you can come back once more on hands and knees. Okay, good. Right, we are in this kneeling position. So before we dive to the floor, we're going to do one more kneeling exercise. So get your hands on the floor just in front of you. And then you can tuck your toes. Before we go, bring your legs a little bit wider apart, so your knees are away from each other. Maybe your feet a little bit wide as well. We're just going to use your hands on the floor to push yourself up. So you're going to come off the knees. Yeah, I'm going to face you. So you're going to be kind of like this. Right, I want to see if you're comfortable. Try to see if you're okay sitting or ducking like this. Your heels can come down the floor. So if you get the sole of your feet on the floor, your heels down. Depending if you have okay, if it's okay for your knees, for your ankle, for your hips. Yeah, if it's not comfortable, bring your heels off the floor. Just find a little bit comfortable position. Good. If you have kids, this is a good position to play with your kids. Good. It's nice to open the pelvic floor. So the pelvic floor is stretching on this position. I know it's too much, so let's go all the way down the floor. All the way, on your prone position down to the floor. Good. Here you can open the legs, spread the legs a little bit more on the floor, any position that feels good. Rest your forehead on the back of your hands. So close your eyes and again, take deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose or through your mouth. Right. We're going to start reaching the legs away. So you can reach both legs away. Then we'll come off the floor a little bit and then slow bring the legs down. Reaching the legs away, let them float up and then slow release, bring them down. Using your breath, inhale to reach away, breathing out to release. They just get longer on the front of your hips, opening the front of your legs and down. Last one. Next time, keep your legs on the floor. All right, legs on the floor. You're going to bring your hands under your shoulder lines. So your hands are close to your shoulders on the floor. Elbows are floating up. So elbows are not down. Just keep your elbows floating. You're facing down. We're going to do front press up. So you're going to just bring it in, bring the chest a little bit up, not too high. Keep your lower ribs touching the floor. And then bring your chest and your eyes, gaze your face down. Inhale, coming up, peeling off your chest. Remember, not far than your lower ribs. And then slow, bring your chest down. Okay? You're not using much your hands. Your hands are just touching the floor. You're using more your back to peel off your back from your chest from the floor. Next time, reach your legs away as well. So you bring the chest and the legs. And then slow, return your chest, return your legs. Using your breath, breathing in. Next time, bring your hands off the floor as well. So you're floating your hands, your chest, and your legs. And then slow return the body to the floor. And once more. Inhale, peeling off chest, legs, and hands. Stay up if it's okay. Just stay up. If you're gonna reach your arms overhead like a Superman, reach the arms forwards. Reaching the legs, reaching the arms. Return your arms and all the body down the floor. Return your body to the floor. Let's go once more. Breathing in, reaching chest, legs, and hands. When you're at the top, reach your arms forward, overhead, like a Superman flying. Keep breathing. Return your arms first, and then down to the floor you go. Okay, push your hands on the floor, come up on your knees, and sit back on your child's pose position. Yeah, just take a moment on your child's pose. Arms can be overhead, arms can be by your side. Just take another breath before we move. Okay, right. So on your own time, just make your way to your side position, lying down sideways. So legs gonna be together, knees up. Imagine you're sitting in a chair, so about 90 degrees on your hips, on your knees. Choose your head position, can be on the floor, on your lower arm, or in a pillow, in a cushion, okay? Whatever is comfortable for your head. Top arm in front of you for book opening. So just your top arm gonna come forward in front of you. Right. When you feel ready on that position, breathing, top arm goes up. Keep it looking towards your hand. Breathe out to send your arm back as far back that feels good. And if you have space, and stay there. Enjoy this stretch for the whole body. Every time you inhale, notice the air going to the top side of your body. There's one side of your body is higher. Note the ribs. The ribs might be moving. If you bring your attention to the ribs, you're gonna feel them is moving on the breath. Right, take one more breath. Next time you exhale, roll your body back, return and close your book. Good. Once more, breathing in on the arm going up. Breathe out to reach it back. Turn your body as well. We're done moving legs. And enjoy this stretch. Well, we're not staying longer, so just breathing in nice and deep once more. Use the exhalation to roll your body, return your arm and close your book. Okay, good. Here you can lie down your head on the lower arm or in a pillow. So just make sure you support your head nice. Send your legs a little bit away, but keep your knees bent, okay? Right, we're gonna do some rotation again, just couple. So glue your knees together, bring your heel up to the ceiling, drop your knee heel and bring your knee up. So we're switching from one to the other one. Knees together, heel up, heel down, knee up. Good. And again, the range of motion might be small for this one. It's okay. Whatever works for your hips. We're done moving your whole body, okay? So maybe your hands on your pelvis helps you to keep that quiet. Or just be aware of only hips moving. Right, you're gonna do your last one. And then legs stay down. You're gonna reach the head towards your foot. Good. If you're able to hold your foot, you can just hold if it isn't enough for you, or you can pull it back a little bit more, opening, stretching the front of your leg. But just avoid lifting the knee or lifting the leg up. So you're going to try to keep your knee in line with your hip, parallel to the floor. So you just pull if that feels good for you. All right, you can let go. Good. We're going to turn around, do the same on the other side. So if you just want to turn, sit down, flip to the other side, go ahead. To the floor. If you just want to face the other way, away from the camera, go ahead. So book opening position is the first one. Knees together, up in line with your hips. Choose your head position. Just make sure you relax your head somewhere. Top arm in front of you. Breathing in, top arm goes up. Keep it looking to your head. Breathe it out, so reach it back and stay there. So the first time you're going to stay a little bit longer, just being aware about the rib cage, the side of your ribs moving every time you breathe. Deep breaths, another one. So next time you exhale, you're going to roll your body back, return your arm and close your book. And you're gonna go again, okay? Second time, breathe in, arm goes up, look into your hand, breathe it out, reach back without moving the legs. Deep breaths. Right, inhale once more. And then as you exhale, roll your body back, return the arm. You're gonna close the book. Good. Now again, support your head. You can build your lower arm on your pillows and your legs a little bit away. Knees to remain bent. Good. You're gonna do the rotation. Glue your heels together. Top knee goes up and down. Glue the knees. Heel goes up and down. Yeah, on your own time. Don't worry about the range of motion. It can be small, okay? It's fine. Just stop when you feel you can't go anymore, or you feel you're moving your trunk, your pelvis, and then go stop before you start moving. Yeah. Just a couple more. Do your last one. Okay, leg gonna stay down now. We're gonna reach your foot if you can. If you cannot hold your foot, is fine. You can just hold it, or if you want to pull a little bit further back and stretch it open a little bit more, the front of your hip, the front of your leg is a knee stretch as well. So just be aware that you don't feel any pain when you pull your leg back. Okay, that's a good stretch. Now you can let go of your foot and lie down on your back, on your supine position. So knees remain bent, feet on the floor, arms by your side. Right, we're gonna just move a little bit more your arms. So bring the arms up the ceiling, send your arms overhead. We're gonna return with the arms parallel the floor. We're gonna circle your arms parallel the floor towards your legs. And then they go up against the ceiling overhead. Circle them parallel the floor towards your legs. Yeah, just get again mobility for your shoulders. And reverse direction. Anywhere you are now, parallel the floor towards your leg, up the ceiling and around. Less circle, less movement around. Gonna finish your arms by your side. Okay, here we're gonna cross the right leg on the top of the left. Yeah, if that is enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, bring your left foot off the floor so you can hold your left leg. Right, you can hold, you can pull, whatever works. So you should feel some good stretch now on the top of your left, on the right leg, on the right leg, around the glutes, around the side. Okay, undo. So bring your foot down and switch legs, left on the top of the right. Stay there if that is enough, or bring your foot off the floor and you're pulling out your right leg, stretching the top leg, the left leg. And then you can undo your legs. Good. Glue your legs together. Legs are together, open the arms. Just gonna drop both legs together at the same side as much as feels good. Return, legs go to the other side. You can turn your head the opposite side. As much as feels good for the whole body stretching. Using your breath to pull the legs back. Okay, do your last one now. Return your legs to the center. Good. And then anyway, you just make your way, push yourself up to a sitting position. I'm gonna just come up and sit, and legs cross, circle your shoulders a little bit backwards. Remember to sit nice and tall on your sit bones. Good. Just circle your shoulders backwards a little bit and then stop in any position that feels good for you. Right. We're going to stay here for this stretching class and then we're going to start with the strengthening in a minute. So you can remain where you are.